Good morning, everyone. Kristen here from Barre Fitness. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to start at the bar. Feet together, belly button up and under, hand on the hip. Now you can always stand two hands at the bar if you'd like. Good, let's extend that right leg out in front of us and just start circling in our front ankle. This is a great time to go into your breathing. We're inhaling into the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. When you're ready, change your direction, circle in the opposite direction. Good, let's press into the heel and stretch through the toes. Good, breathe into this. Good, let's do two more. And last one, flex into the foot, bend into your supporting knee and drop that heel to the floor. Let's draw the knee into the chest and tap it down. Belly buttons up and under. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe. Good work, that's it. Work from the top of the hip. Good, let's breathe into this. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna take our right fingertips and place them at the base of our head and neck. We're going to draw the knee in, drop the tip of the nose to the knee, and come up. Bring it in and tap. In and tap. In. Good. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the feet together. Drop your chin onto your chest, and then take your time and roll down. Shake your head out a little bit. Let that head go. Let's bend into our knees and straighten, and then take your time and roll all the way up to your standing. All right, good, here we go. Let's turn it around to the other side. So ready, feet are together. Extend that left leg out in front of you and just start circling in that front ankle. You're standing up nice and tall, belly buttons up and under. Use your breathing. Good, when you're ready, circle in the opposite direction. Good, let's take this time, press into the heel, stretch through the toes. Good, lifting out of the abdominals, lifting off the standing hip. Let's do two more. And last one, flex into the foot, bend into the supporting knee, tap that heel down, and then draw that left knee into your chest. Once you can lift up out of your core, feel like you're hollowing out through those abdominals. Breathe into this. Good. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your left fingertips at the base of the head and neck. Here we go. Nose to the knee. Nose to the knee. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those feet together. Drop your chin onto your chest and roll it down. Keep the weight on the balls of the feet as well as the heels. Let's take this time to bend into those knees. Press those hips up towards the ceiling. And then take your time and roll back up to your standing. Good. Shake those legs out. All right, here we go. We're going back to our first side. All right, so we're going to, again, stand with our feet together. You can always stand two hands at the bar if you're more comfortable with that. Just make sure the center of your body is facing forward. Bend down into those knees. Abdominals are up and under. Extend your right big toe out to the side. I'm going to draw that right knee across the center of my body, up towards my left shoulder, and then tap it down to the floor. Draw it up, tap it down. Now while I'm working, I'm gonna make sure my left supporting knee is bent. Draw that knee in towards that left shoulder. Good, breathe into it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, flex into that right foot. Lift that leg out to the side. Now make sure that right pinky toe is slightly in front of you and bring it back down. Tap that heel directly down towards the floor. Lift and tap, lift and tap, lift. Now I'm putting my left forearm onto the bar, so I am leaning towards the bar a little bit. If my hands are in front of me, I can always place my left forearm onto the bar in front of me and my right palm. Here we go. We have 10. Make sure that left knee is bent and those left toes are facing forward. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up and pulse it up. Lift and pulse. Right pinky toe up to the ceiling. Lift. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Tap that big toe to the floor. Place the right fingertips to the base of the head and neck. That knee comes in, and I drop my right elbow to that knee. And I press in, in. Make sure your left standing knee is soft. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, ribcage forward, 3, 2, 1, right hand on the hip, we lift and tap the heel. Lift, let's flex into that foot. Make sure the supporting knee is bent. Lift through the center of the chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the leg up, pulse it up, lift it up and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and put it down. Good job. Release that supporting ankle, circle it around, shake it out a little bit, and here we go, going to the opposition side. So again, bend down into the knees. You can face towards your bar. You can always put that right forearm onto your bar, left palm forward. Or if you have one hand, you can always place your right forearm onto that bar in front of you, left hand onto the hip, left big toe out to the side, bend into the supporting knee. Here we go. Lift that knee across the body. So my left knee is coming up towards my right shoulder. And then it's tapping out to the side. I want to make sure that side is slightly in front of my left hip. I want to make sure the knee that I'm standing on is bent. My supporting knee is soft. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex into that foot, tap the heel to the floor, and lift. Now side, slightly in front of that left hip, supporting knee soft. Again, right forearm onto the bar, center of the chest facing forward, knees over the toes. Lift, lift, belly button up and under. I want you to feel like you're hollowing into that lumbar. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, we've got this. 4, 3, 2, hold the leg up, pulse it up, and lift, lift, lift. Breathing into this. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Tap to the floor. Left fingertips at the base of the head and neck. Here we go. Knee comes across the body, and I'm drawing my left elbow down towards the knee. Engage through the abdominals. Make sure that right knee is bent. The standing leg is bent. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Place the hand on the hip, flex into the foot, lift and tap. Lift and tap. Abdominals up and under. Standing knee is soft. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the leg up, pulse it up, and lift. Lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and put it down. Good, not so bad. Release that supporting ankle, just circle it around. Everybody grab your ball. Okay, we're gonna take our ball. We're gonna place it above our knees onto our inner thighs. Feet are in a parallel position. Bend down into those knees. Abdominals are up and under. Toes are facing forward. The closer your feet are, the more resistance you're going to have. You don't want to feel this in the joints. So if you feel this in your knees or your ankles, take a wider stance, all right? Feet in a parallel. Here we go. We press and squeeze, 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 squeeze from the tops of those hips. Abdominals up and under, tailbone down, and press, 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 press. Breathe into it. That's it. Use your core. So you want to think of lifting up and under, and I'm going to squeeze. Now I'm going to move a little bit quick, but you can move in your own timing, right? Press. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Press, 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 press. Tailbone is down. Heavy sacrum. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's straighten those legs. We're gonna take squats. I'm gonna lower down and come up. So I'm taking a squat, I lower and lift. I'm taking my upper body a little bit forward so I can keep the weight on the balls of my feet as well as my heels. As I come up, I lift out of the core. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Want to make it harder? Get your feet a little closer together. Just know that it will place a little more stress on the knees and the ankles. The closer your feet are, the more resistance you'll have. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come up, bend down into the knees. Here we go, from the tops of those hips. Squeeze it in, press. Breathe. Keep working that sacrum down. Heavy placement of the sacrum. Belly button up and under. Good, here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Straighten the legs. Here we go. I'm gonna move a little bit quicker. I'm gonna take my squats a little bit faster. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Last one, come up to your standing, bend down into your knees. Keep your weight on the balls of the feet as well as the heels. Last set. Let's get those legs working super fast. Press, squeeze, 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 squeeze. From the tops of those hips, belly button up and under. Breathe into it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Here we go. We lower. This time we're going to come up and we're going to rise. Lift the heels. We lower, come up and rise. We lower, come up and rise. Breathe into it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the heels down, come down into your squat, and let's pulse here. Let's reach our right fingertips in front of us, and if you're up for the challenge, reach both arms in front of you. Let's pulse, keep that ball. Drop that seat to the floor, belly button up and under. Breathe into this. You got this. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay down here. Squeeze the legs in. Squeeze them in. In. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, belly button up and under, 4, we're almost there, 3, 2, last one, and come out of it. Good. Let's take a little rise, lift the heels, and let's balance here. Balance is just information about your body placement. Let's get that tummy up and under, a little squeeze into those glutes, rib cages forward. Good. When you're ready, lower those heels down and release that ball. Let's shake our legs out. Let's take a nice wide stance of our legs and feet and roll down through the spine. Shake that head out, let it go. When you're ready, bend into those knees and then lengthen. And again, bend into the knees and lengthen. And one last time, bend into your knees and lengthen. And then take your time and roll back up to your standing. Good. Shake those legs out. Good. Nice work, everybody. All right, let's stand with our feet together. Okay, so I'm still standing with my left hand to the bar, but you can always face your bar with two hands. Kick that right foot up to your seat, grab onto the top of that foot, kick it in towards your seat, and we're gonna hold. Our right kneecap is facing down towards the floor. Our left toes are facing forward, and we hold here, breathing. Good. Now I'm doing this as a balance. I have two hands onto the top of the foot. You could always have one and continue to hold on to your bar. Either way, while we're working, try to get the top of that knee in line with that hip. Good. All right, here we go. When you're ready, your left hand is onto the bar, or both hands onto the bar. You're going to release the foot, bend into the supporting knee. So if I had two hands, I just want to make sure the center of my body is facing forward, belly button's up and under, tailbone is down. I'm going to lift that right knee out to the side, so I'm lifting the outside of my leg. I'm going to bring my knee behind me and back to the side, behind me and side. Now I want to do this like it's on a table. So that just means that knee is staying lifted the entire time. The supporting knee is soft. The right knee is up, and I'm squeezing into my glutes as I draw that right knee behind me. To hold onto your core. Don't let that upper body sway, and don't let that supporting knee sway. You want to hold that supporting knee right where it is. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold that leg back, bend into the supporting knee, flex into your right foot, reach the leg out and in. Now as I do this, I want to make sure my right leg is behind me, in line with my right hip. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Scoop the abdominals up and under, support that lower back. You will feel this in your lumbar. If you're feeling it too much in your lumbar, just lower the leg, all right? 3 more. 2 more. Last one, hold the leg out and pulse it up. Tiny little pulses. We have 2 sets here. That right inner thigh is facing down towards the floor. You're squeezing into those glutes. Lift and squeeze, squeeze. Good. The supporting knee is bent. Center of the chest is forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the leg up, take a breath. Here we go. Second set, lift it up. Lift and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, good, and put it down. Good job, step forward with that right foot, back with your left, my feet are in a parallel. I'm still gonna hold on to my bar, and I'm gonna press forward to that flat back position. When I'm ready, I'm gonna take my right hand and place it onto the outside of my foot. If I'm up for the challenge, I'll place the left hand as well. Drop the chin in and hold. Let's bend into that right knee, and then lengthen it back and hold. And again, bend into the right knee, and lengthen and hold. And last one, bend into the right knee, and lengthen and hold there. Breathe into it. Good. When you're ready, step both feet together. Shake your head out, let it go. Let's bend into our knees, press our hips up towards the ceiling, and then take your time and roll back up to your standing. Good. Shake those legs out and let it go. All right, here we go. We're going to the opposite side. So we're gonna start with our stretch. And again, you can stand with 2 hands to the bar. Lift that left foot up towards your seat. Draw that left knee in line with your left hip. Lift up through the abdominals. Now I'm gonna take it as a balance, but you could always hold on to your bar with your right hand and keep your left hand onto the left foot. Either way, I want you to work that left kneecap down in line with your left hip. Lift up through the front of the hips, belly button up and under, and breathe into this. Good. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let it go. Shake it out. Feet are together. I'm going to place my right hand onto the bar, but again, I can stand with 2. If I'm standing with 1, I'm going to put my left hand onto the hip, kick that foot up to my seat, lift it up nice and high, bend into the supporting knee, and then I'm going to work my left leg behind me and side. So I'm working it back behind me and side. Now it's like it's on a table. It stays lifted. I don't want my upper body to swerve all around. I want to keep the center of my chest facing forward, and I'm squeezing into those glutes. Squeeze into the seat behind you. Bend into that supporting knee. Good. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure that supporting knee is bent. And again, it's not swaying all around. Hold that bottom leg nice and still. Let's do 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2. Last one. Finish with that leg back. Kick the foot into the seat and then reach it out. Kick it in, reach it out. Kick it in, reach it out. Now this is when you want to lift up out of your core. Now say you're feeling this in your lower back, stand up a little higher and work with that leg a little lower, and you can still work into the seat without placing too much stress onto the lower back. Even if you're standing up, make sure that supporting knee is soft. You always want that right knee bent, and when you look down, you see your right knee over your right toes. Breathe into it. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, hold the leg out, pulse it up. Squeeze into that seat, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2 sets here, here we go. For 10, 9, bend into your supporting knee. 8, you can always lower that leg and still squeeze into the seat. Scoop the abdominals up and under. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, second set. Here we go. Lift it up and up and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and put it down. Good. Shake that leg out, not so bad. Circle in that supporting ankle. Let's go ahead and take those feet to a parallel position in front of you. Press forward to that flat back position. When I'm ready, my left hand goes onto the outside of my foot. My right hand goes onto the inside of the foot. I drop the chin in towards the chest. I'm gonna bend into my right knee and lengthen it back. And again, bend into the knee and lengthen. I'm gonna hold here, dropping my chin onto my chest. I hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the feet together. Shake my head out, let it go. And then roll all the way back up to your standing. Good. Shake your legs out. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna take a moment. If you want, you can get a sip of water. Grab a sip of water. Grab your weights, and we're coming into the center. All right, so good. Okay, so let's take this time. We'll grab our weights. Let me scooch back a little bit so we make sure we get everything on camera. All right, I'm going to stand with a parallel position of my feet and my knees. Bend down into those knees, drawing my elbows in nice and tight. I'm going to take a bicep curl and lift the arms up. Bicep curl and lift. Now, as I'm working, I'm going to try not to lean backwards, right? I'm going to hold my abdominals in, and we're going to work from the tops of those arms. Breathe into this. Good. Use your breathing. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7. Good work. 6. That's it. 5, 4. Bend into those knees. Good job. 3, 2. Last one. Hold the arms up and press them up and up. Palms up and lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms down. Squeeze your elbows in. Draw them in and up. So now this is side, but side is a little bit in front of me. So as I lift those arms, they're just making a small V from my shoulders, reaching those fingertips up and forward. Breathe into it. Good. For 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold them up, pulse them up, lift up and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the arms down. Take your left hand, put it onto your hips. I'm going to make my stance a little wider. A little closer. Bend into my knees. I'm going to keep this bicep curl position in my right arm. I'm going to swing it back and lift it up. Now my elbow is just squeezing past my rib cage as I lower the elbow down, so it stays really close to the body. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, elbow up and pulse it up. Reach it up and lift and lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the arm down, put the right hand onto your hip, left arm swings up and tight by that rib cage. I want you to squeeze it in. Just gives us that little extra lift into that bicep curl, that little squeeze into the bicep curl and into those triceps. If you can keep that arm close to your body. Breathe into it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the arm up, squeeze it up, lift it up and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down, reach the arms out, lift them up and lower into those flies. For 10, 9, wide back. So I want you to feel the back of the body as you lift those arms up. Feel that wide position of your back. Breathe. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the arms up, draw them in, reach them out. Now your palms are facing to the floor. Hold those abdominals up and under. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your palms out there, press them to the floor. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms down, bend your elbows in, lift them up, interlace your fingers, squeeze your elbows as if they're going to touch one another. For 10, 9, 8, squeeze through the chest, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold them here, reach them up, draw them in, reach them up, try to keep your shoulders down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the arms up, release your palms, open them out, scoop them up. Again, keep that long position of your neck, shoulders down. Breathe. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the palms out, pulse them up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze your elbows in, bring your palms forward. We're just gonna open them out to the side. Keep your elbows tight to your body. Open, squeeze them in. Tailbone is down. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your elbows tight to your body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, palms out to the side, lift him up and up. Tiny little lifts. Breathe into this. Lift, lift, lift. Keep squeezing tight to the body. Lift. Shoulders are down. That's it. Keep it going. Good. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, bring your palms forward. Lift them up and up and up and up. little pulses, little presses, press, press. We're gonna create a little bit of fatigue here. So I know these are tiny little 1/2 inch movements. We're gonna take a couple sets of this, all right? So here we go. Just keep squeezing those elbows tight to the body. Work from the top of the arm. Good, so we're just squeezing elbows in from the elbow to the shoulder and lifting from the elbow to the fingertips on each arm for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open it out to the side, lift. Second set, lift and lift. Squeeze them up and up and up and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them forward. Work as one piece. No pressure on those wrists, right? Work. Lift, lift, lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold them here. Here we go, both arms. Extend, draw them in, lift them up. So going back to just a little bit of what we were doing at the beginning. Breathe, see if you can keep your elbows relatively tight to your body. Keep working. Good, here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, are we having fun? 5, I know I am, 4, 3, I'm thinking definition in my arms, 2, last one, draw them in and draw your elbows back, squeeze them back. So I'm keeping that position of my arm and I'm just squeezing my elbows behind me. Press them back, squeeze them back. Press and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. Keep those elbows tight to your body. They go straight behind you, towards the wall behind you. Bend into those knees, belly button up and under. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your elbows back, extend your arms out, bring them in. Breathe into it. Good, for 10, 9, 8, almost there, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms behind you, turn them over, lift them up and up, squeeze into the backs of those arms. Keep lifting out of the chest. Breathe into this. I've been wanting to do more weights. I'm trying to get more weights into these workouts, right? Every week, trying to get more weights. Lifting them high, lift them up. Strong upper bodies. Good. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the arms up, bring them out to the side and in. Now my palm is still facing up towards my ceiling, and I want to think of making a little semicircle for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, get the weights together, lift them up and up and up. We're almost done, last set. Here we go, breathe into it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and let it go. Good, not so bad. All right, let's hold on to these weights. We're gonna come down onto our mats, so let's grab our mats. Grab your ball, And let's bring ourselves down onto the floor. Now I'm gonna turn my mat a little bit to the side so that you can see. I'm gonna put one weight on each side. Good, now before we get started, I'm just gonna do a little stretch. I'm going to extend my legs out in front of me. I'm going to drop my chin down onto my chest. See if I can get it all the way onto the chest. Sit up nice and tall here and look from shoulder to shoulder. When I'm ready, I'm going to bring the head directly back to the center and I'm going to press forward just a little bit, just letting my chin, tip of the nose, and my forehead just reach forward. Keep that super heavy head. If you want, you can always press onto the back of that head and neck. Let's hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go further. Drop those elbows down to the floor. If you want, you can hold onto the outsides of those legs. Get a little bit further forward and down. That heavy placement of your head. We hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way back up to your nice seated position. Now I'm going to flex into my right foot. I'm going to put 2 hands onto that right foot. Hold that flex position and try to press into the back of that knee. So by doing that, my right heel is coming off of the floor. I'm just going to hold here. Now I'm going to flatten out my back a little bit. I'm going to lift through the chest. Let's hold here for 10, 9, flatten out the back as much as possible, as if someone came up behind you and was pushing your lower back to be in line with your shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch through that foot, round over that leg, reach up and forward. Take your time, roll back up. Here we go, flex into your left foot. Put 2 hands onto the bottom of that foot, press that heel forward and hold. When you're ready, flatten out the back. Good, press forward from that lower back. Good, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, lengthen behind that left knee, left heel off the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen behind that foot, just meaning let it stretch, and then drop and round forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll up. Let's open our feet so that we make a small V with our legs. Grab your ball, bring that ball over your head. Good, we're gonna do just a few roll-ups. So we inhale, we exhale, we're gonna roll down onto our mat. Flex into the feet, inhale, exhale, roll up to your seated position. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, exhale, roll it back up, good. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, exhale, and we lift back up. Reach that ball forward, drop your chin in, shake your head out. Chin onto the chest, elbows are reaching forward in front of you. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way up to your seated position. Good, let's bend into our knees. Now I still have my weights. My weights are here on each side of my mat. I'm gonna take my ball and I'm gonna place it directly in the center of my spine. All right, I'm going to take one weight directly in front of me. Good, I'm holding that weight in front of me. Now I want to make sure the tip of my nose, my chin, and my forehead are in front of the ball. I'm not relaxing down onto that ball. Bring that chin and forehead forward. Slide those feet away from you a little bit, and let's just come up off of that ball. Just a little bit in the center. Can you glue those big toes onto the floor? Make sure you're not gripping in those hips. Relax those legs, okay? If I needed to, if I was gripping, I could shake that leg out from the top of the hip. Just give it a little wiggle. Just letting it go. Good, here we go. We're lifting up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to hold my weight into the palm of my left hand, put my right fingertips directly beside my right shoulder, in line with my right shoulder, and I'm going to reach forward. Reach forward. Good job. I'm breathing into this, bringing my left fingertips across my right knee, and I come forward. The tip of my nose, my chin, everything is forward. These fingertips are a stabilizer. They're holding me onto the ground, keeping me nice and still with those shoulders, keeping my placement on the upper body while I work with this weight, keeping this weight up nice and high for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Settle onto the ball, put the weight into the palm of the right hand. I'm going to bring it to the floor and come up, to the floor and come up. So this is just going to add a little bit more of a turn into those right obliques. If this hurts my lower back, if I feel like I'm twisting or turning too much in that direction, I'm going to tap a little closer towards my right knee. So it's side, but it's still side in front of me. So I'm not going all the way back to that side, okay? Which I can, which I will, but you can always modify and take it just here. So here we go. For 10, I come up and tap my left hand. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Put that right weight down, roll up, grab your ball, extend your legs out in front of you, flex into your feet. Here we go. We inhale, we roll down. Good. Inhale, exhale, and roll up. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Inhale, exhale, rolling down, flex into those feet. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. We have 2 more. And roll up. Last one, here we go. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, exhale, roll up. And reach forward with the ball. Same stretch we just did. See if that head feels a little looser. Can you get your belly button in front of those hips a little further? Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and roll up to your seated position. Okay, bend into those knees again. All right, I'm still working with a single weight, so I still have my weights beside me. I'm gonna grab this ball and place it back into the center of my spine. I grab one weight. Again, I can slide my feet away from me. I wanna make sure I'm not gripping in those hips. And then here we go. We start coming up off of the ball, the chin, tip of the nose, and the forehead, reaching forward. And we lift, and lift, and lift. Glue those big toes down. Those feet are in line with my knees, in line with my hips. And I'm coming up, and lift, and lift. Good job, breathe. Keep the weight lifted for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that weight into the palm of the right hand. Reach your left fingertips down, and we reach across that left knee and left thigh, coming up and forward, up and forward. Lift. Breathe into it. Good, keep that arm lifted. Good job. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm looking over my left thigh. 4 more. 3 more. 2, 1. Place that weight into the palm of your left hand. Reach with those right fingertips. Tap to the floor, and then come up and tap to your hand. Tap to the floor, tap to that right hand. Now side is slightly in front of my left shoulder, so I'm not twisting behind me. I'm just going slightly to that side and up, Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, lift. Exhale as you come up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. I'm going to come back to the center, release the weights, grab this ball. I'm going to make it go a little bit lower. I'm going to go just between so I'm not going between the shoulder blades and not in the center of the back, but just in the middle of that. So it's just below my shoulder blades and just above the center of my spine. Again, I'm not leaning back. My chin, the tip of my nose, and my forehead are forward. I'm going to slide my feet away from me, and I'm coming up. And we're really going to focus on working our upper abdominals here. I really want you to feel how you're bringing the center of your chest and your rib cage forward in line with that belly button. Lift it forward. Lift it forward. We can do this. Breathe into it. We got this. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Settle onto the ball. Right fingertips at the base of the head and neck. Left fingertips across that right thigh. And we come forward and forward. And again, I'm still bringing my rib cage, center of my chest, forward. Breathe. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I come back to the center and I switch. Left fingertips at the base of the head and neck. And here we go. Coming up. Reach. Lift. Lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in the center. Reach. Tip of the nose forward. Lift. You've got this. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way up to your seated position. Turn your head, look right, look left. Come back to the center, grab your ball. You're gonna place your ball just above your knees onto your inner thighs. I'm gonna scooch my seat forward and I'm gonna lower myself down onto the mat. We're gonna work in a little bit of a bridge position here. So the back of my head and neck are onto the floor. Good. I feel my neutral pelvis, my natural curve in my spine. My palms are down. Chin is lengthened in towards my chest. So I'm pressing my chin in. That will just help me lengthen through the back of the head and neck. I feel this nice wide position of my back. Before I begin, I'm going to take my right arm up and let it go across my body. I'm going to take my left forearm and just press onto the triceps of that arm. So just press it across your body, taking a little bit of a stretch here. Good, I want to make sure you can see that on camera. So let me scooch forward just a little bit. And then I want you to let that arm go and bring it over your head. Drop the elbow down to the floor. And then release that arm down. Try to feel the shoulder down. And then lift that left arm up. Take it across your body. Let that left shoulder roll across the body. And then let it go. Bring that arm over your head. Drop your elbow down to the floor. Try to relax through the rib cage. Still lengthen your chin in. And then release both arms down directly by your sides. Can you drop your shoulders, drop your rib cage? Let's walk our feet in a little tighter. Again, as we're working, if you feel any pain in your knees or your ankles, take a wider stance or just lose the ball. Okay, so here we go. Palms are on the floor. Let's lift both hips up off of the mat equally, and let's squeeze those legs in towards the center line of the body. Big toes are down, and we're squeezing. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Press them in. Now I'm holding my abdominals, navel to spine. I have equal weight across both hips. Chin is in. Nice wide position in the back, and I squeeze from the tops of my hips for 10, 9, 8. I want to make sure both hips are even, so I want to check that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze against the ball. I'm going to lift both hips up and drop them down. Lift them up, drop them down. Now I want to feel like there's a string tied to my belly button. So I'm lifting my hips up, but I'm also lifting my core. I'm pressing up through that lower back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the legs up, squeeze them in. Keep those hips lifted, belly button up and under. Squeeze from the tops of the hips, squeeze in. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze against the ball, lift the hips up, hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good job. Release that ball. Take this time, draw your knees into your chest. And we're just going to take a little posterior tilts. So this is just a little lift of those hips, releasing that lower back. Good. All right. When you're ready, extend those legs out in front of you. Flex into your feet. Your legs are again into that little bit of a V. Place the ball over the head. We inhale. Exhale, we roll up. Good work. Inhale. Exhale and roll it down. Keep working for me. Try to come up to that nice high seated position. I'm going to scooch back so that you can see me. And then inhale, you roll back up. And then inhale, exhale, and you roll it down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, release, rolling down. 2 more. Roll it down. Last one will stay up. Inhale, exhale. We roll up to our seated position. Let's release the ball. We're going to open our legs as wide as we can into a straddle position. So I'm going to take a moment, press into my hips a little bit, get a nice wide position of that straddle. Once I find my straddle, I'm going to walk my palms forward, drop my chin in and down, and I'm going to hold here with a heavy placement of the head. Now I'm trying to get my rib cage in front of my hips, reaching those fingertips forward. Good, let's hold here. Head is down, fingertips are reaching, chin is in. Try to keep that heavy placement of your head and really try to press into those inner thighs. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your time, walk over to that right leg side, square off your shoulders, drop your elbows in and down, forehead is down. Let's stay here. Let's place our right elbow onto the inside of the leg. I don't know if you can see that leg. So right elbow onto the inside of the leg. Pick your left arm over your head. Now if you don't want to take it over your head, you can put it into your lower back and then looking up towards the ceiling. This hurts the back of the head and neck. Look down towards your knee. We hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn, face that leg. Good. We walk back through the center. Here we go. Go to the opposition side. We hold. When you're ready, place your left arm onto the inside of that leg. Right fingertips go over your head or into your lower back. Open through the center of the chest and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that arm go. Turn those shoulders and then take your time. And walk back to the center and press forward. Really press into those hips and hold yourself here. Breathing into this. Heavy placement of that head hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your time. Roll up to your seated position. Bring those legs together. Give them a good shake. Sitting up tall. Walk your palms forward. Reach your elbows forward and down. Chin is in. Shake your head out. When you're ready, roll back up to your seated position. Lift up tall. We inhale into our nose. Exhale out of the mouth. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Good. Thank you so much. I hope you have fun. Have a great day. Thank you.